Hello, we are Ibarra Vázquez Jimena,
Maya Hernández Paola.
Natalia Saldaña Guerra.
Have you ever heard about the 8 parts of speech? In this video, we will be explaining what they are, their use, some examples, and a couple exercises so you fully understand. Ready? Let's get started.
First, what is the use of the 8 part of speech? In general, they will help you to improve your reading and writing. They explain how a word is used in a sentence. Now, there exist more than 8 part of speech, but today we will be checking only the main ones. The 8 part of speech are nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, adjectives, conjunctions, prepositions, and interjection. Okay, let's see the specific function and some examples related to our chemistry book for each one.
Nouns. It is a part of speech that names a person, place, animal, or thing. General examples: biology, water, number, electron, sodium, etc. In context examples, biology is the study of life. Plants and animals are about 10% hydrogen by weight. Numbers are often placed in front of the chemical symbols to distinguish one isotope from another. Pronouns. It takes the place from a noun in a sentence. It is usually used when you don't want to be too repetitive using the same noun repeatedly. General examples: she, he, they, we, it, etc. In context examples, as science progressed, it became clear that even the working hypothesis method had some pitfalls. We can begin to have some genuine confidence in them. You let me use one of your electrons and I'll let you use one of mine. It lacks distinctive poles with opposite electrical charges. Verbs. The parts of speech that give sentence action. They answer the questions: what is going on and what's the main attraction? General examples: need, see, run, is, occur, move, have, hold, etc. In context examples, if we saw a rock run across a field, we would be amazed. Closer examination shows that each of these organs is made up of several different tissues. Matter is composed of incredibly tiny particles called atoms and molecules. Adverbs. An adverb adds more information about the verb or adjective. Tells how, where, when, how often, and how much. General examples: extremely, tightly, strongly, nearly, often, soon, almost, electrically, etc. In context examples, that sharing is nearly equal and no part of the surface of the molecule that has an electric charge that is any different from any other part. Water molecules are held together strongly by their hydrogen bonds. Hydrogen bonds hold water molecules together so tightly that water's surface acts like membrane.
Adjective. It is the part of a speech that describes the quality of a person, place, animal, or thing. Adjectives make reading and writing more punctual. General examples: various, positive, negative, unfilled, additional, etc. In context examples, since the orbitals that make up a shell are simply spaces occupied by electrons, a sodium atom can make its unfilled outer shell disappear. The atom as a whole has a net positive charge on one unit. Positive ions match with negative ions so that there is no net charge on the crystal. Conjunctions. A conjunction joins together groups of words, phrases, clauses, or sentences. General examples: and, for, but, or, yet, although, as, if only, where, whatever, etc. In context examples, iron and sulfur are elements, although this last sort of diagram is an oversimplification. As we continue to steal large atoms, we find that additional electrons are in the third shell. Prepositions. The part of a speech that shows location, position, time, or direction. General examples: behind, in front of, next to, between, near, above, below, in, on, etc. In context examples, if the blades are stationary, you can easily pass a finger between them. In that condition, it is called a chloride ion and we place a minus sign after its chemical symbol to indicate it is negatively charged. Thus, one electron from carbon spends part of its time going around the hydrogen atom at the top of our diagram. Interjection. They show emotion, surprise, emphasis, and spontaneous feeling. General examples. Wow, hey, yeah, ew, ouch. In context examples. Wow, that rock is running across the field. Ouch, that shiny thing coming from the woods barns. Yeah, I became electrically charged. The study madam exclaimed. How are we doing? Are you ready for some exercises? Let's go for it. Now, you can pause the video and go to answer this exercise. Okay, let's start. Number 1. Identify which part of a speech are the words involved in the sentences. It is generally accepted that a rabbit and a plant are alive while a rock isn't. The answer letter is B. Verb, noun, conjunction. Number 2. As their observation began to general rules, science was born. The answer is letter C. Noun, adjective, verb. Number 3. Once a question is raised, an answer is looked for. The answer is letter A. Noun, noun, preposition. Number 4. Neutrons have no electrical charge. The answer is letter B. Noun, verb, adjective. Number 5. In plate 9, you learn that many atoms gain or lose electrons to become ions and that these ions wander around separately in water or collect into crystals in the absence of water. The answer is letter A. Pronoun, noun, pronoun, verb, preposition, adverb. How it went? Easy, right? Let's do one more exercise. Now, you can pause the video and go to answer this exercise. Okay, we can check it now. Number 2. Write the part of a speech, noun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, pronoun, conjunction, interjection, corresponding to the words involved. Number 1. The ions separate from one another in a process called dissociation. The answer is verb. Number 2. Wow, that rock is running across the field. The answer is interjection. Number 3. That sharing is nearly equal and no part of the surface of the molecule has an electric charge that is any different from any other part. The answer is adverb. Number 4. The smaller the tube, the higher the water climbs. The answer is adjective. Number 5. The pH scale range from 0 at the acid end to 14 at the basic end. The answer is noun. Number 6. Because of carbon's tendency to form 4 covalent bonds in 4 different directions, as we saw with methane. The answer is pronoun. Number 7. The 3-dimensional structure is arranged so that the carbon atoms are in a vertical line. The answer is preposition. Number 8. Glucose in a living animal or plant is virtually always dissolved in water, and the molecule bends and falls as it collides with other molecules. The answer is conjunction.
That's all for today. We hope you liked it and that you find it useful. Keep practicing to achieve better results. Until next time.